Hi, my name is Drag Race Planners and I make content on all things drag and drag race. And today you are joining me here on YouTube as we review UK Series 6, Episode 7. We are well over the halfway point now and we are nearly at the end of the season. As I am uploading this, we only have a couple of episodes left, so it will not be long before we have a Series 6 winner. This season is flying by, and so as this year. Can you believe it is only a couple of months until I will be back at DragCon UK 2025? This year is flying by and it is not long until DragCon. The countdown is on and I cannot wait to meet so many queens. And also, if you catch up with my social media, you will be able to see all my DragCon looks, and I cannot wait to see some of you there as well. So enough about DragCon. Let's dive in to UK Series 6 Episode 7, and we are gonna recap Episode 6 first, and then we're gonna dive into this episode. So, to recap Episode 6, it was a reading challenge as a maxi challenge, and Lavoie won that one. We then had a snatch game and a runway. So let's dive into that. We had a double win of Kyron and Lavoie, taking home their third badge for Kyron and the second badge for Lavoie. They are definitely the front runners of the season so far. And we had a bottom two of Releasa and Chanel. And after the lip sync, we saw Chanel be eliminated. This week, we had no mini challenge. We just had a maxi challenge and a runway. And this week's maxi challenge was Pop of the Tops, the Rusical. And the runway this week was a night of 1,000 Princess Dianas. So the runway was dedicated to Princess Diana. So this week we had the maxi challenge, which was a Rusical, which they had named it Top of the Pops, which you can guess is going to be pop icon themed. So starting off with what everyone played in the Rusical, so let's dive into that. We had Lavoie as Shirley Bassey, Charity as Kylie Minogue, Octavia as Ginger Spice, Kyron as George Michael, Releasa as Adele, Lil as Cilla Black, and finally Marmalade as Elton John. And you can catch this episode on BBC iPlayer, YouTube, and Wow Presents Plus, depending on where you are watching it. They all did this really, really well, and Lavoie really channeled her character of Shirley Bassey really, really well. She was perfect for the role. And also Marmalade's outfit for Elton John was amazing. Now Marmalade and Kyron both played boys for this Rusical, which meant that they did not have very long to transform from the boy to their Princess Diana runway. We saw Releasa do some singing, which I did not expect Releasa to be that good. And this is up there with one of my favourite Rusicals. Now, based on just the maxi challenge alone, I do think this week that we will have a winner of Lavoie or Marmalade. Marmalade has not won, a challenge yet, so I'm really hoping that this week is Marmalade's week. Our special guest this week was Beverly Knight, which fits really well as she is known for being in musical theatre shows, and recently she was in Sister Act the musical in London's West End. This week the girls had a runway theme of Night of 1,000 Princess Dianas, so this was all Princess Diana themed and dedicated to her. So with the runways, we shall start with Le Voir and end with Marmalade like we normally do. So let's dive on in, and like normal you can see the pictures pop up on the screen. So Le Voir, I loved the theme park look going into her tennis look. This is so Princess Diana and just such a good look. And when you think of royalties, you never think that you'll see them on theme park rides, out in cycling shorts, playing tennis. This was such a different look for Le Voir and she really pulled it off. But that wig that she wore for the tennis look, when she got wet, it was giving Ruth Lansford caught in the rain realness. Charity, I loved Charity's dress. The dark purple worked really well, but the wig was giving more Margaret Thatcher than Princess Diana. Octavia had a green dress on. I liked the silhouette, but I wasn't a fan of the dress or the hair that she was wearing as well. Kyron came out in a big red parka coat, and I kind of thought this doesn't really work for Princess Diana, but when she revealed it into the black revenge dress that we know her for, it was so good. I loved the hair and I loved the different makeup that Kyron did for this. And Kyron's revenge dress was different from Lil's revenge dress that we shall talk about in a minute. I loved Release's dress. I loved the gold with the almost black. It's almost a golden black, and I loved the silhouette and that really almost subtle makeup that Release did looked really good. Now with Lil, I love Lil's outfit this week. The Princess Diana wedding dress into the revenge dress just worked so well, and when she revealed into the revenge dress, it worked really well with Lil's style and with Lil's tattoos. It just worked perfectly. It was this leather almost looking dress and it just worked really well, and Lil did it in a style that she knew would work with the tattoos. Last but not least, we have Marmalade, and I loved the polka dot dress and the silhouette that she had with the headpiece. And if you don't already, check out Marmalade's social media, as each week she posts a video on the process of making all the outfits, and Marmalade has made all her outfits so far that we've seen go down the runway. So taking in mind the Rusical and the Princess Diana runway, we had Le Voir as the winner this week, and Le Voir took home her third badge. She is now tied with Kyron in the series so far, and they are both the front runners, and one of them is gonna win. And this week we had a bottom two of Lil and Octavia. Lil is in the bottom, I think, based on the Rusical, and Octavia is in the bottom based on the runway. So they each have faults there, but they were both two very different faults. Queens. Their song this week was Time Warp by the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and this was not something that I thought we would ever see be done on Drag Race. Not only the Time Warp, but the Queens dressed as Princess Diana doing the Time Warp. And this week we saw Actavia be eliminated from the competition. So we are heading closer and closer to the final. And next week it is a makeover challenge on their family or their loved ones. This is always such a good video. As a member of the Queen's family come in and they pop them all into drag, and it's such a wholesome, lovely episode to watch. So I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait to see who wins, who goes home, and also who they bring from their family. So be sure to tune into next week's video to see all of that. But if you like the type of content that I'm posting here on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and share it to your friends. But you can also follow me on social media here. You can find me on all the different social media platforms that have just popped up on the screen, but do be sure to follow my Instagram, as you can see when I post a video, what my filming schedule is and when a video goes live, as well as lots more content. Be sure to catch me here on YouTube next week for UK Series 6 Episode 8, the Makeover Challenge, and follow my social media for more things Drag and Drag Race. Bye.